Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial is my everyday makeup look that I do on a day-to-day basis. I wear this to school, I wear this to work, really anywhere that I need to be that I'm not really feeling like doing eyeshadow. This is pretty much the look that I'll do. And I also tried to go into as much detail as I could about how I do my eyeliner and my eyebrows, since that is something that people requested and messaged me about to do. I really hope that some of y'all take away something from this video as far as eyebrows and eyeliner. But of course, if you ever have any more requests or any questions about anything, you can always comment down below and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. But yeah, if you want to see how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. The first thing that I do is obviously my eyebrows. So just taking a spoolie. This is the Real Technique spoolie. Now, I personally fill them in going from the bottom and then up to the top. So to start off, I'm going to push all my hairs up to the top so that way I can see the natural line of my brows. And then taking my Anastasia, it's so dirty on top of it, I'm so sorry, but just taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade, and this is in the shade Chocolate. Taking my Sigma 835 brush and then taking a little bit of that pomade. I take a little bit at a time because I don't really like my brows to be super harsh, at least not for today, since this is just my everyday makeup look. So just taking a little bit of the pomade. I always start at the tail of my brow. I rarely ever touch the front of my brow just because I don't like that to look boxy. So just little light strokes. I just fill in my eyebrows. Just like that on the bottom. And then to start on the top, I'm going to push all my brows down so that way I can see my arch and where all my brow hairs are at. It's best to start off with just a little bit of product and just add more on rather than starting off harsh, because it's very hard to work backwards that way. So that's why I prefer just to use a little product at a time, and if you have to add more, you can add more. It's very hard to take the product away without just having to take it all off and start over. Just like that. And then once I have my tail filled in, I'll go in with my spoolie, brush all my hairs in place like that, and then I'll also go through with my spoolie and blend the front of it, just using whatever product is in the middle of my brow. The spoolie will blend that out to where it kind of fills the front without me having to go in with any more product. Taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Beige. And then the brush that I like to use to conceal my eyebrows is the Real Techniques Brow Highlighting Brush. And just taking a little bit of that concealer on both sides of the brush. I'm just going to start at the bottom and just clean them up like so. I kind of start pretty low under my eyebrow, and then if I have to push the concealer up, I will. Like that. Alrighty, so it's just a very clean line. And I'm going to take a little bit more and then do the very top. Doing very light strokes. And then to blend out that concealer, I'm just going to take my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just blend all that concealer out. Sorry y'all, I did not realize I was out of focus right here. Once you're done blending, it should leave you with a very nice, clean, precise eyebrow. Alrighty, y'all, both eyebrows are on and looking pretty good, if I must say so myself. Now, once I do have both of my eyebrows on, I then go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel just to make sure that my brows stay in place, they don't move, none of the product moves, and I don't have to worry about them during the day. So I'm just going to brush through my hairs, and also helps keep my hairs in place as well. Next, I'm going to go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and conceal my eyelid. And I'm just going to blend that using my Real Techniques sponge. And then once that is on, I'm going to go in with my Airspun translucent powder and just set my eyelids with that. Alrighty, now once my eyelids are looking nice and clean and concealed, it is now time for my eyeliner. And the eyeliner that you will usually always see me use is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I absolutely love this eyeliner. It's very easy to apply. I've been using it for probably a good couple of years now. So to start off, I start on the bottom and I follow my lash line up. So that's how I do the beginning of my eyeliner. You want to follow this under eyelash line, and where it ends, you want to follow it through. Then I usually like to go into my inner corner and just follow it through that way. Whoops, I just put on a little bit of eyeliner. That's okay. And follow it through that way just to naturally get that nice, clean, winged liner. And that is pretty much how I do my wing liner from day to day. And if you are a beginner to eyeliner, a nice way to kind of learn where your under eyelash line kind of follows through, you can take a piece of Scotch tape and just place it right under your eyelid, and you'll be able to get a very clean line. Especially if you're a beginner, I do highly recommend that. Believe it or not, when I first started doing wing liner, that's actually how I learned. So if you take a piece of Scotch tape, well, first let me recommend you taking the Scotch tape, putting it on the back of your hand so you can get that first layer of tackiness off so it's not so harsh on your eyes, and then placing it right at the bottom, and you'll be able to, you can kind of use it as a stencil, and then be able to fill in the rest of your eyeliner that way. So if you're not 100% sure on how you should do that very first line, I recommend using Scotch tape. Alrighty, y'all, both wings are on. Now on to mascara. This is the Ulta Beauty Limitless Lashes Mascara. Gonna zoom it all out. Alright. Alrighty, y'all, so getting onto the face. I had already sprayed my face with the NYX First Base primer spray before filming. Sorry, but I did. So that's pretty much my primer that I do. So next, onto foundation. If you did watch my last video, right after that, your girl went and got some new foundation. I did get some darker shades. I'm hoping they'll match me. We'll find out. I was 125 in the Maybelline Fit Me, and I got the next shade up, which is 128. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still tanning, so I even got 130 just in case. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 128 Warm Nude, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. Then taking my Real Techniques sponge, I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna match me a whole lot better. Alright, once that's done, I'm going to take some concealer. Today I'm going to be using the NYX, I think it's just, oh, it's the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. And the shade I'm going to be using today is Beige. I usually use my Tarte Shape Tape, but your girl's running low and kind of dreading having to go buy another one because it's so expensive. But I do have some of my NYX concealers still that I've hardly used, so let's just use these. I'm going to use these for my under eye to cover these dark circles that I got. Alrighty y'all, once that is done, I'm gonna go back in with my Airspun translucent powder and just make sure that the concealer doesn't move, doesn't go anywhere. And then I'll also use it to set the rest of my face. Alrighty y'all, I generally like to wait just a couple of minutes just for my under eyes to bake, but then I'll take my Real Techniques powder brush and just brush all of that powder away and off of my face. Alrighty, once that's done, you'll also be surprised to know that I don't contour every day, but I do bronze. I just don't really like having a sharp contour every day. I like to be a little bit more on the natural side, even though this is anything but natural. So I just take the NYX Cosmetics matte bronzer, and this is in the shade medium. Just taking some of the bronzer onto the brush and then kind of tapping away the excess. I will go in and just go all around the outside of my face. I like to do my cheekbones, my forehead, and then a little bit down in my neck just to blend it out. And I do start off a little bit at a time, so I'll usually do 2 or 3 taps, and then blend, and then if I want to go back in with more bronzer, then I'll add more. So next I'm going to go back in with my Ulta Beauty Limitless lashes. I have to say that slow. Try saying that 5 times. I'm going to go back in and use this for my lower lashes. Let me see if I can zoom y'all in. Ooh. Yes. Okay. So then going in for my, can we focus? Thank you. Next, going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and that glow, I'm going to be taking the shade Sunburst and putting that in my inner corner. So taking Sunburst, I'm just going to put it in my inner corner. Alright, so going back with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, I'm just going to highlight on top of that contour, on my nose, and also a little bit on the top, a little bit on my top lip. And to do so, I'm going to be taking the shades Bubbly and Drippin' in Gold. My highlighting brush is the Morphe M501 brush, and honestly, Jaclyn Hill highlights with this brush, so I highlight with this brush. I'm gonna go and just highlight away, highlight your problems away, highlight your dreams away, just highlight, highlight, highlight. You kind of want to go light with it, you know, nothing too extra, because, I mean, who likes extra highlight? Not me. I do go in with my EOS Chapstick, and I just put that on my lips, just so, I mean, we're in Texas, it is hot, so you're gonna need some chapstick. And then last but not least, I always go in with the NYX Matte Finish Spray and just spray my whole face so nothing moves, everything stays in place, you don't have to worry about it. Are there any other reasons? No, I think that's it. Whew. And this is the completed look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that it helped some of y'all. If it did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye!